right here, Cowboy and Lakewood for what should be two really fun title matches here to wrap up a jam-packed weekend. Good things. We got a big old bowling alley to handle a jam-packed crowd. 109 players today. The last two left standing in Scratcher. That guy, Daniel Hong, he's taking on that guy, Jeremy Morris, for the Scratch title. And that guy, Bailey Villegas, is looking for his first career title, taking on that guy, Hunter Cow, who made us all have a cow at the end of the title match at Oak Street when he almost threw it in the gutter. Hopefully, if it comes down to that last ball, he won't literally hit the quarter board again. Watch that video if you don't know what I'm talking about. It was an insane finish. We'll see what happens over there. And Hunter is getting the points this time. He's getting 4. Bailey has to win by 5. Jeremy just won an exciting semi-final game, 221 to 219 over Martin Velasco. Velasco won an also exciting but much lower scoring match against Nicholas Harnett. It was 150 to 143 in game 1. So the scores have picked up quite a bit on a pretty challenging pattern today. It's Broadway. Broadway felt harder today because it was so easy yesterday. They just destroyed the pins yesterday. So a lot more challenging today. Got to make good shots and make your spares when you don't. Jeremy starts this match with a double. A Bakersfield resident looking for a turkey to begin things. Oh, wow, checked up early, but then just sat right there in the pocket. Perfect start. 1, 2, 3, gobble, gobble. Like the rooting section over here. Still a lot of people hanging out on a Sunday afternoon. I guess it's early Sunday afternoon. At an 8:30 start today, so people are willing to hang around. Went around and asked people how many JBT titles do you think Daniel Long has. I mean, I would have said 5, 7, 2, 10. He's got 2. That's it. He won the Invitational. He won doubles. And those were his only 2 titles. That's surprising because he's been around this tour at a high level for quite a while. Hangs right in there. Strikes first strike, but still trails by 19. Morris triple to begin with. Had his very first career JBT 300 yesterday, so for a guy who's been doing this for a while, he's having a bunch of firsts. Him and JC Correa, nobody even remotely close to 300 today, and Jeremy's 290 was the high game, but that's a no-pressure high score, so you don't have to front whatever. Unless it was front 11 gutter ball, and I would have heard about that, which it obviously was not. Daniel, as he's gotten older, has developed a little pitch. He'll take a couple steps, then he sort of does a Bobby Campagnoli, and the ball goes up again and back down. It's all about timing when you're trying with it. There's that little Bobby step, right? If he starts doing one of these things, I'm really going to wonder what's going on. Pretty ball there, he got just the double. Jeremy, just 16 years old. He's going to appear in the U17 title game after this, playing Nicholas. The last game would have been the U17 match, but Nick didn't get there. And check this out, for another really talented-looking bowler, not only does he have no JBT titles, he has no JAT titles either. Not farm, not open, not anything. So he's only really started taking the game seriously in the last year or 2. So this could be a breakthrough win for him, but that's a mile left. Not left enough. He's lucky to only leave the 3. Big thanks to Kyler and the whole team here at Cal for having us. Always a pleasure to be here. It's super easy. As long as we're willing to start early enough, they make it super easy. Big old leagues here on Sunday afternoons. That's why we're out here in the corner. It's the corner, but it's not the end. There's 14 more lanes behind me. This place just goes on forever. A 68-lane bowling alley. I am not unconvinced that there's a whole other third level above here that they haven't told me about, like 69 through 90 or something. Meanwhile, Cow had 3 in a row in frames 2, 3, and 4 before he leaves the 7 split, which irritated him. He does the score change and the split sign's still up there. But hey, they got sync in here now. That looks a lot better than the old scoring units. I don't think I've ever seen ball returns like this before. It's a very cubicle type ball return. Cow at the spare. Oh, little too much of the 3-6. Over there, no problem with 3. He is just barely getting that ball to hook stop enough on that left-hand lane. As the tendency becomes to tug it more under pressure, I think he's got to, and I hope that he's aware of those just hanging on hits and then come up high later. In addition to all his other firsts, Daniel bowled the adult USBC Masters last 2 weeks ago up in Vegas, and he cashed. He finished something like 90th out of 400 adult bowlers, so great job for him. Always busy with his studies at UCLA. I don't know why he chose a Big Ten school or whatever they are now. Ow. Nice shot, pinch high. No, it's Bailey on the spare, moving right in the gutter. This is Bailey's first title match. He loves to bowl, so I'm sure there's a little bit of nerves going on there too. He falls behind by 31, plus the 4 that he's giving, so big trouble. And he's up quickly at the spare. That's a rookie move. You got to take your time in those spots. Typical to tug it after the gutter ball. That's a disastrous frame there. As he's only got 86 now. Trouble for Vegas. Daniel should have no trouble with this 4-pin. Excellent spare shooter. No trouble at it. I do want to point out that Bailey makes his first title match. Mrs. Villegas sells the raffle tickets. I have no idea if there's any karma correlation going on there or anything like that. But no, big break there, breaking the washout into just the 10. Just saying, help out the tour. Kid gets in a title match. Time of year where points really start to matter. People get in position for invitational and TBC. And he'll sit in the 4th. He wants to stay in the top 5 and not get that invitational flag. By 10, we can tie up the match between 2 in a row here in the 7th. Looks like we're in for a stretch. Right now, Hunter is rolling. That's going to be good for all of our hearts. It's not in the top 4 with 1 game to go. Well, a terrific game 7. Get into the top 4. Looks like we may be able to take it all the way. To the scratch. Got a good shot at matching that this game. Spare triple open triple. In shape for the second of the season. Big shot for Morris first. Pretty ball, 10 back, tie game. Plays keeps the trouble over there. 7. Hunter was 27 points coming into the weekend. Really helping out. Should bump into the top 20. That Don Avignon was leading points. We were Avignon-less this weekend for the first time in forever. That's going to make things way more interesting in handicap points. He extends over Cape, defending over here as well on the way. He's successfully defending that crowd. Bailey not having his game. It still is going to be his best career finish by a mile. For the lead, Jeremy. Again, pure. Sorry, in the 1-3. That 290 came in game 2 as he whacked the leading qualifier plus 208. Daniel caught him after game 6, but then makes 46 loss in match 1. Plus 46. Hang on to the 2 seed Daniel. All that in the past now. Right now, it's a 3-game roll, 3-frame roll on here for the title. Bowler was pretty locked in. He's going to execute, he's going to carry. No. Neither execution nor carry right there. Daniel seems surprised. David covers that in the 9th. Well makeable. We got the 8-pin out one way or the other. Close to a must make here. Jeremy looks locked in. I wouldn't expect him to back up. Doesn't lose any count in this spot. Definitely go for it. No. Another strikes have been great. His in-between frames are a little iffy as he's going to open again in the ninth. It's going to be too little too late for Campbell Vegas. Hung's going to give it a run. This is close. Oh! Just barely misses. Well, big situation change, obviously. Now we can max out for 225. He's sitting down and thinking about it. Hunter not remotely flirting with the one board over there. Good boy. Yeah, 190 if he doesn't. If he double gutters in the 10th, it's still plenty. Now we can go towards the one board now. I don't care what I really hope he doesn't. Daniel's one of those bowlers where he kind of bowls better on anger, right? He's kind of focused on Daniel usually does better. He's trying to himself out right now here, so he's going to be all of that 25 if he can get there. First things first, striking the 8th. Oh, wow. While the shot on 52 surprised him, that was right of target at the arrows, and this pattern didn't allow you to come back from there. Jeremy playing a little straighter and a little right of that. He's able to avoid that 210. And right now, Hong is in trouble. Hunter's got a fill ball victory lap. Still clearly avoiding the one board. Why didn't you do that 3 weeks ago? Either way, it's a 207 scratch and a 208 scratch. More than enough for the win. Bailey's going to feel disappointed now, but
we'll make it this time.
Second out of what? 60 some odd moments and handicap for that. Ain't so bad. Well, Jeremy's just got to fill frames. He's in the 220s already, 230s already. Back to one mark and 3 frames should be able to super close to that. Could turn into a steamroller right here. That's less. Well. Second I said they both locked in, neither one has gotten any better than an 8 split. 210. Nicely done at the spare, it sounds good. 204, now the best Hong can do. Good boy, guys. They're separated by seconds from Jeremy's first time. Looking like they're shooting all 3 Peruginans everywhere. And Roberts. So Peruga thirds.
I made 11 ounce golf carts.
That's left.
I made 11 ounce golf carts.
This is going to do nothing but infuriate Daniel because if Daniel knew that he was going to go split.
Make it for
Well, he needs 4 more pins in his remaining 3 balls. I'm going to go out and look. He may get this. He's going to try to hook it in this way. Good scenario where you can go split open and get the pins that you need. Daniel's sister Stephanie also suffered the runner-up fate as Lindsay Grimes beat her for the 2nd time this week to sweep girl scratch. Jeremy's right over in the white neighbor for 7. Earlier on. He's got to get himself fired back up. Wow, what happened in the back half of this game? Both these guys dialed in. Jeremy knows how to add. He knew that particular shot made it official. I also appreciate that Jeremy is bringing back the blonde tips. I have shared some photographs with Mama Baruga throughout the years. There's plenty of blonde tip Jeffs. I was just straight up blonde as a kid. I liked blonde hair as a kid. It darkened. Now it's getting blonde again. A little more white than blonde. It's alright. I'd like to see that. These guys work their tails off for about 6.5 hours each one of these tournaments. Nice to see it not end in fisticuffs. What even is the last 4 frames of this game? I thought we were headed for 250 to 240. Barely going to squeeze a deuce out of this. Wow. Daniel even tried a ball change just because he wants to know what the heck happened in the back half of this game as well. And another 2 taps. That's a happy one there. Now we can't have a gun with a 2-10 combo. Disappointing back half of the game for Daniel. He'll be back.